Between my undergraduate career and my graduate career, I was able to complete 8 different internships between school settings, hospital settings, outpatient settings, and I think being exposed to so many different environments and learning from so many great teachers and clinicians, I've truly become such a well-rounded clinician, and I feel ready for whatever job I take on post-graduation. Every internship I went to, every fellow teacher I've talked to, people in the field, whenever I say that I attended Seton Hall and I was in their College of Education, they constantly think that so highly of the education I received, because our program not only offers great classes taught by professors that are either still in the field or doing some top research for the field. They have us do more hands-on hours in classrooms starting our sophomore year, so we're constantly so much more prepared than our peers maybe coming from other programs. In one of my internships, there were students from another school, another university, and at that point I had already done probably hundreds of lesson plans and taught so many different types of learners. I knew in the back of my head exactly how I was going to target all of the different goals of my students. While my peer from a different university, it was one of the first times that she was in a classroom being expected to do all of these different things on her own, and she was struggling a little bit more with the idea of how do you target all of these different needs. Once I entered the graduate portion of the speech program, I got to experience what it's like to be a true clinician. I was in a school setting, I was in a hospital setting, and I'm now in an outpatient setting. Seeing my youngest patient was a newborn, and my oldest patient was 101 years old. So I've truly seen the whole spectrum of life. And I think what's really great is then Seton Hall also allowed us to go to different programs kind of as field trips. So I also got to experience different populations that I didn't get to see every day. My classmates and I were able to present our research at both a national conference in Boston and our state conference here in New Jersey. Being chosen as one of the participants in the research grant really enhanced my graduate experience. It allowed me to not only learn about current means of therapy, but it allowed me to be one of the people actually creating new methods of therapy and making a positive impact on the students around me. In one of my classes, I found that the professor specifically went even further beyond than other professors I had. This professor took the time the first day of class to ask us who we wanted to be post-graduation. So as much as the professor had her syllabus that needed to be taught and the criteria that needed to be met, what was more important to her was that she tailored the class to fit my personal needs. My trip to Alicante was the best month of my entire life. I went to Alicante as part of a study abroad trip through Seton Hall. I was accompanied by a professor from Seton Hall and about 30 other students, and we traveled all around the country of Spain. And to me, having Spanish as my minor, really being able to be immersed in the culture, in the language, I can truly say that I know about and I appreciate the Spanish culture now. I joined our dance team my freshman year. I was a member for all 4 years, and I was captain for my last 2 years. And being part of that team was the most incredible part of my time here at Seton Hall. It truly became my family. It was just an incredible experience to be part of such a close-knit team, as well as to get to cheer on our men's basketball team and our women's basketball team, and just be one of those leading forces in spreading school spirit. I just really like Seton Hall because of the sense of community. I never felt like I didn't fit in or I didn't belong. I've just been in this constant state of growing and becoming myself alongside like-minded people. It's just been the most incredible experience I could have asked for.